Subscribe now! Why? Well, if you don't do lottery, you can never win. I'm not having a lottery here, it's just, you'll just be subscribed. Time for another unboxing, and this was actually new. I mean this was released today for Nintendo Switch. I've done a couple of older unboxings, and I swear to God, after this I'm gonna do some other video, not unboxing, I think. But anyway, the Disney Afternoon Collection. That was released actually first, I think it was for PlayStation 4 only, and that came out 2017, if I'm not completely mistaken, but around there. Well, what is Disney Afternoon Collection, you might ask? It's this. It's a collection of old NES Disney licensed games, which were fucking fantastic. 6 games. Well, actually this one has 8 games. They added 2 from the 2017 collection they released. Now, I really wanted to buy that when it came out, but the reason why I didn't buy that was because I figured, they'd release it physically, so I waited, and I waited, and I waited. I don't know if they ever released it physically. If they did, I missed it, but I didn't see one, and well, I just kind of forgot about the whole collection, so yeah, happened to run into this one, so that this was coming, I had to pre-order it immediately. It's the Disney Afternoon Collection. I always wanted this, but I forgot about it, like I said. The games that are in this: DuckTales, DuckTales 2, Chippendales, Chippendales 2, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, and 2 bonus games. The bonus games are Goof Troop and Bonkers. I don't think I've ever played those. Although, to be fair, I don't think I've ever played DuckTales 2 or Chippendales 2 either. I played the first ones, but the second ones are much more rare. That makes them much more expensive if you want to buy the original. But I've seen footage and they look really similar as the first ones, so I don't think there's gonna be, any surprises there. Basically, new levels and new stories, so yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to trying those out. I mean, I'm definitely first gonna play through DuckTales 1 and Chippendale 1, because I love those games. I played those through multiple times. Well, DuckTales, it's been probably a couple decades, but Chippendale, I feel like I played it at least once a decade or something. Really, I love that game. Those are so great, This collection actually has some of the best games for NES ever. Which is weird, because they're licensed games, Disney licensed games. Back then, licensed games were actually good. They kicked ass. They were fantastic. Licensed games were probably every year in the talks when it came to Game of the Year. That's how awesome licensed games were during the 8-bit era. And I'd say to a certain degree in the 16-bit era. Maybe even PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn, Nintendo 64 era. Yeah, still at those times I remember some licensed games being just really kick-ass. But NES was above everything else when it comes to, licensed games, cartoon license, Disney license, movie licenses, whatever. NES kicked ass. Goof Troop, there's a picture here, that looks really Zelda-like. I mean, like first Zelda or Zelda Link to the Past. It has that isometric view. I'm looking at the picture behind here. Bonkers? There's no picture. I have no idea. It's that cat? Squirrel? The lynx? The fuck is that? That looks like a really drunk cat dressed as a postman. I don't think I've ever even heard of Bonkers. It's a Disney character, apparently. It vaguely looks familiar. I might have seen him in some cartoon or something, but yeah, I was all about, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chippendale. Tailspin, I watched that too, I enjoyed it, but can't really remember much about it. Tailspin, the game, I loved that game. I actually played it through growing up. It's shoot 'em up. It's one of those horizontal shoot 'em ups. I gave it another try. That one I gave a try because my friend bought the same the PlayStation 4 collection. So I gave it a try there, I think. It was really hard. But yeah, reason why I'm doing unboxing, because, there's only the game, or so it seems, but there's actually stuff inside here. Includes 2 sticker sheets, 8 retro milk caps, and 3 collectible cards. So yes, we're getting some stuff in here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they are. Let's just take the condom off, and here we have the front of the box, which you've seen already. It's just a game cover, so there's nothing great about the box in that sense. Here, behind here, you can see some pictures of the games, and there's some added features there. Save, load, or rewind at any time. That helps. Some of these old games are are a bitch. I mean, they can be really hard. Gallery mode filled with Disney history. Also, test your skills with boss rush and time attack modes. Anyway, let's open this up and see what's inside here. Oh, well, first of all, I'm gonna take the crap off that's inside here. I want to show you the behind here, or it's not a double-sided cover or, you know, one of those reversible covers. It's actually, this one's got a pretty cool picture inside here. It's from DuckTales. Kind of weird that they only chose that cartoon though. They didn't put any other characters here, but that picture is pretty much from DuckTales. Yeah. There's Scrooge, there's... Oh fuck, I keep forgetting the English names. The three little nephews. Were they like Huey, Louie, and Dewey? Here in Finland, they're Tupu, Hupu, and Lupu. But yeah, I think they were Huey, Louie, and Dewey in English. And you got that guy who's flying that thing. In Finnish, he's Heimo Huima, but in English, I can't remember his name. Really dig this picture. It looks good enough to frame and put on a wall. It's a bit small though, so it would look kind of stupid with the bigger posters or side by side with them, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep it here because I want to keep covers on my games. It would look really stupid if this one didn't have covers. But yeah, let's check out what other stuff came inside that game cover. And we'll start with the stickers. Stickers. Everyone loves stickers. Everyone loves sticking stuff to other things, you know, just for the fun of sticking stuff to... Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but here we go. Oh, the art cards are here. I'm gonna leave those for later, but first we check out the stickers. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. Other one looks like Indiana Jones, and other one looks like that. Who was that? Was it called Magnum? You know, I think it was Tom Selleck character with the Hawaiian shirt. Magnum PI? There was a professional wrestler called Magnum 2, something like that, so I keep mixing those up. But yeah, also you have their bonkers, you have Scrooge from DuckTales, another sticker of Scrooge from DuckTales, then you have that bear from Tailspin flying there and just giving you the thumbs up. I can't remember the name, because I want to say Baloo, but that was in Jungle Book. That ain't the same bear, is it? It kind of looks... I can't remember what the bear from Jungle Book looks like. Well, it's a bear. It's some kind of bear that flies a plane, that shoots enemies, so cool. Here we have some more stickers. Another DuckTales sticker. That's the DuckTales logo, which is iconic. That show was so goddamn good. I kind of want to go back and watch it now, you know. Darkwing Duck. He only got one sticker. The hell? I mean, he was a cool character. I always loved Darkwing Duck. Then we have here from Goof Troop. We have Goofy and his son. I think it was, again, I think in Finland he was called Max. Was he Max in English? I don't know. But Goofy and his son. Maybe Max in English. Max in Finnish, but could be Max in English too. Great. And those were the stickers. Then we have these 3 art cards. We'll start with this one. Goof Troop. Yeah, oh, Goofy, Max, Pete and PJ were looking forward for a relaxing fishing trip. But when Pete and PJ were taking capture aboard a pirate ship, the day turned into a rescue mission. Now Goofy and Max must work together to solve the pirates' puzzles on their secluded island. Okay, so it's some kind of puzzle game? That sounds interesting. I do love puzzles. Yeah, I read that behind there, which makes it kind of weird. There's only 3 of these art cards. Shouldn't there be 8? If there's some kind of synopsis of the plot from every game. But yeah, there's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, originally released June 19... Oh, I didn't say. This was originally released July 1993. Goof Troop. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, originally released June 1990. Chip and Dale's neighbor Mandy lost her kitten. Meanwhile, there are reports of unusual sightings of mechanical bulldogs and robotic rats. This looks like a case for the Rescue Rangers. Can these 2 gumshoes get to the bottom of this mystery? Well, they can if I'm playing, cause I've beaten this game so many times. It's one of my favorite NES games probably. And so is this, DuckTales. DuckTales, originally released September 1989. Help Scrooge McDuck collect the world's greatest treasures, explore the Amazon, the Himalayas, Transylvania, Africa, and even the surface of the moon. Use your trusty cane to pogo jump and golf swing your way to vast riches. This was also a fantastic game. I haven't played Goof Troop, but if I had to pick between these two, Chip and Dale had the co-op option. That was fun as fuck. Although you'd get into a lot of arguments with whoever you were playing with, because you could kind of sabotage their games, and oftentimes we kind of did dick around with each other when we were playing Chip and Dale's. DuckTales, I'd say DuckTales had better music. DuckTales, maybe a bit better. I'd like to say better mechanics. I did like all the gaming mechanics and all that, although it was a bit awkward with the pogo jumping and all. But at the same time, I think DuckTales definitely better level designs, maybe boss battles. Chip and Dale I might like Chip and Dale more when it comes to boss battles. Really hard to pick my favorite. I say DuckTales, but with a friend, Chip and Dale, because you can't play DuckTales 2-player. At least from what I remember. Also, that reminds me I need to do my NES top 10 favorite games list. Art cards? Cool! Then lastly, 8 retro milk caps. I have no idea what milk caps are. Are they caps like from milk bottles or something? I got no idea. I don't think those were a thing here. Or I missed it. I mean, these do look kind of familiar, but I didn't know these were called milk caps. Silly me! Now if I could just get this open, this is a pretty snug fit for the plastic here. Come on. Fuck, it's coming off in pieces. There we go. Got it. Yeah! Me 1, plastic 0. There's 2 of these. Here we have the first retro milk caps. Tailspin, you got the bear, whose name I'm not really sure about. There's Bonkers, the drunk postman cat. You have Goofy there, and you have Max there. These are some kind of circles that come off from... I don't want to take these off from this, but... Anyway, here's 4 more milk caps. There's Scrooge McDuck. There's a Darkwing Duck. There's Chip and Dale. I think that's how they went. Chip and Dale, because Chip was kind of the not so stupid. I think he was the brain of the operations. Dale was kind of a fuck up. From what I remember, I mean, my... memory's not the greatest, but I do remember Chip was kind of the leader type more, and Dale was, well, like I said, kind of a fuck up. But here, 8 retro milk caps. Still don't know what those are, but that's all the stuff that was inside this. Like I said, there wasn't any box or anything. Everything was just inside here in this game cover. This wasn't too expensive. This was like, I think this was $29.90, 30 euros rounded up, 30 euros. So yeah, I gotta say I'm happy because I know at least 4 of these games, and DuckTales 2 and Chip and Dale 2, I do believe those are very similar than the first game. So I'm probably gonna enjoy those 2. Goof Troop puzzle game, that's gonna be a fun addition. Bonkers, I have no idea what that game is like. Weird they didn't put a picture behind here, because they did put Goof Troop there. So, it would have been kind of fun to see Bonkers. I don't think that's as well-known game as the others. I don't know how well-known a Goof Troop is. I've heard Goof Troop more times than Bonkers. So, really happy to get these games. I do have DuckTales, the first one, and Chip and Dale. I have those originals. Did I have Tailspin? Well, holy shit, I actually did have Tailspin also. Baloo! It is Baloo the bear. Oh, fuck. So it's the same bear as Jungle Book. I kind of remembered that. Yeah, I'm missing Darkwing Duck. I'm missing Goof Troop, and I'm missing Bonkers, the originals, and I'm missing DuckTales 2 and Chip and Dale 2. Sometimes I amuse myself and I go take a look at their prices, and I'm like, should I? That's a lot of dough, because, I mean, if you want to buy them, boxed with manuals, this one's complete in a box. That's probably going to cost you like 200 euros or something, maybe even more. Maybe less if they're kind of rough shape. I could take just the box and cartridge. I don't necessarily need the manual. Almost all my games have boxes. I kind of want the boxes to go. It would look stupid. I have a couple of loose games there, and I hate them. But yeah, what did you think about... Not this. What did you think about this? Was it any good? Have you played this? Have you played this back in the old days with your NES or Super Nintendo apparently? Goof Troop, Bonkers. Did you like them? Did you like the originals? Did you like the new ones? I mean, this this release. I played some of these on this release because friend bought this, so yeah, I didn't really see like that big of a change when it comes to gameplay or anything like that. So yeah, I'd say they're pretty similar. Still enjoyed the shit out of these. These are fantastic games. You know, these were my childhood. This was this video, so fuck off, and I'm gonna fuck off, and we'll meet back here when I upload more crap, which next time probably won't be unboxing. I'll try to do something else. I do have a couple of ideas. If I could just get off from my lazy ass and shoot them and edit them. I mean, it's always the shooting part. The editing's kinda, I'm just, you know, I can come here and sit and start editing, but the shooting part, you know, you have to put the lights and put the camera and... Also, lately I've been kinda taking strolls out in the woods. Not burying bodies or anything, just for, well, they call them mental health. I don't do that for mental health. I do that because I need to get rid of some fat. That's why I go outside and walk. My mental health, well, that can't be saved anymore. But yeah, I've been doing like 2 hour, 3 hour strolls, like 10 to 12 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles. So yeah, I've been spending kind of a lot of time there. So I gotta kind of split time with making these videos and going outside in the great outdoors. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I don't know what else I'm gonna say here. Go play Disney Afternoon Collection. It is fantastic games. Some of the best on NES. I don't know about Goof Troop or Bonkers, but the rest, solid gold. If they were released this year, Game of the Year candidates. Easily. NES is so good. It's so good. My favorite. Goodbye.